So if you guys watched my previous vlog, I was in the Mustang because I want to try something new. And then now, just for comparison wise, I'm back in the RS5 Sportback. So the main reason I'm driving this and the Mustang back to back is because I want to because it's pretty much the same horsepower. Like that one's 400, this is around 360. Yes, there's a bit, but weight to power ratio is almost the same. This is 3.0 twin turbo that pumps 360 horsepower, 360 pound-feet of torque. Yes, it's all-wheel drive. The Mustang was rear drive, American, German. I just want to drive it kind of back to back so I can kind of refresh and then kind of give you folks a really good comparison. You guys know I sell Audis for a living. Audi cars, German cars is kind of my bread and butter. I know from the back of my hand what it is. This is what I'm used to, but from a glance, I'll do a B-roll right here. For me, it's a very clean look. There is some buttons, but not too much. Quality is a way better. There's like full leather interior. There's carbon fiber trim. This one has a head-up display. This car is pretty much loaded to the max. It has top view camera as well. Heated front seats, heated back seats, heated steering wheel too. Panoramic roof. I won't go through any of that. I just want to go through the drive. The 450 horsepower car. Good thing is it's all-wheel drive, so all the power goes into the wheels. There won't be as much tail spin. So for the Mustang GT, there was a bit of tail spinning at the first because maybe the tires aren't warmed up, but once the tires were warmed up, it was actually a really nice drive. It was a hooligan. If you guys are interested, I'll leave a card right here. Feel free to take a look. But this is a 2019 RS5 Sportback. I drove it for a year. Very nice ride, but I just want to drive it again. First off, exhaust. As you can hear from the B-roll, very nice. Honestly, the pops and bangs, it's such a nice thing to have. The 911, of course, it drives nice, it's very agile, very quick, but it's just the exhaust. I think for us, because we don't always go on track, so every day I think exhaust does enhance the driving experience by a lot. So let's start out of my dealership right now. First impressions, there's no sliding. The tires aren't warm yet, it's still cool on a cooler Sunday morning. Outside it's only 18 degrees. What I have on the pedal, there was good acceleration, and then you can feel it just goes straight. There's no tail spinning. I didn't have to auto correct it. Right, it's a very nice ride. Really good for like everyday driving because you just can go. You want to drive like a hooligan in tiny bit. It's a gradual acceleration. You don't feel it sliding. That's the good point. And the thing is, like, you feel really good confidence on your whole car. Like even when I'm turning like this, right, I feel like it's planted. I don't feel it wobbling that much. I'm just gonna do a bit of a more aggressive turn right here, and then you can see it's a really, you feel all the grip. And then I'm just going out on the curve right here. See me just like driving with one hand. I don't have to always put both hands on the wheel, which is you're supposed to. But it's just a really safe ride. There's not much wind noise, right? It's a very quiet, pleasant ride. I'm in dynamic. There's not as much exhaust sound as the RS6. If you guys are interested, definitely take a look at that. I'll leave a card right here as well. The RS6 is a bit bigger, right? The exhaust definitely much more initial torque. For the RS5, you have to kind of work it to go over the 3,000, 4,000 RPM. Then the torque comes in. But honestly, it's a very nice ride. It's kind of a sports car, but because this is a Sportback, because it's got a 4 doors, it's got the really nicely A7 like look, and it's got a hatchback. So if you do go travel and whatnot, which we did when I had the RS5 for like 6 months, you can fit so much stuff inside. It's just amazing. It's a really good like family car if you're starting to have like a small family and whatnot. You can fit car seats at the back. I'm just gonna push the car a tiny bit. Let's see. So I did the exact same push on the Mustang, and I was already sliding. This one, pedal to the metal, just goes. There's no hesitation. Yes, the initial torque wasn't as strong. The exhaust wasn't as loud. But this one, it gives you the full confidence. Like, you don't have to be that careful, as you say, if the tires aren't warm yet. There's a lot of feedback in this car, a lot of feedback, and then you would know exactly where your car is. Steering wheel is very light. You don't really have to work that much, because I think this one has the steering assist, right? And then you just feel constant, because like in a bit of a curvy road like this, there is no tire slide. You know exactly where your car is going. You feel more confident. Very, very nice ride. What a launch control that was. It was so much fun. This RS5, it's something different, right? Driver friendly, as if you want to go, like what I'm doing right now, you just go. You don't have to really fix your steering wheel. It's all planted. You don't have to be afraid that it's gonna slide. Yes, it's easier to drive. It's more for daily driving and daily inspirited driving, but it gives you good feedback, but it just sometimes makes it feel a bit too easy. It keeps your back wheels from spinning, and that's the magic of Quattro. It makes your everyday driving super safe. Like, if you want the most raw, you would have to turn the ESC off to kind of feel all the different input from your car. Like, if I'm going to the highway right now, where you can see me turning on the Mustang, I'll be already sliding. Here I'm driving at X speed, and I just put on the pedal to the metal, and I just go, right? There's no hesitation. It doesn't have to think which gear. On the Mustang, it did kind of felt which gear to go to. Slight lag on the gear shift, but instant torque on the Mustang. This one, there's no lag on the gear shift, but just like, not lag on the torque, it's just, it wasn't where at the power torque is, because there's a twin turbo. There is, because this car is a twin turbo, there is less lag, but then it's just not in the main power band. That's why when you tap it, it kind of thinks for half a second before it actually goes. But the good thing is, when it does go, it goes, right? Comparing this to the Porsche, of course, it's a heavier car, engines in the front. I feel they both got good grip, but this is more calculated grip. This, because maybe the car is heavier, I don't really feel it sliding. On the Porsche, if I really wanted to slide, it will slide. This car, unless you turn the ESC off, you won't slide at all. A bit more sportier, you just might have to turn the ESC off, right? Comparing to the RS6 does slide too when you want it to, but this is just a really pretty planted car. Honestly, this is a really nice driving experience, especially if you're driving every day, commuting. If you want to go, you go. Not much correction needed. Feedback is good, right? Really decent car, and the trunk space, it's really, really good. One thing I just gotta say, guys, the trunk space is amazing. You can fit so much stuff at the back. 2024 RS5 Sportback, and if we just go for the Technic, if we don't add any unnecessary add-ons like the ceramic brakes, the real carbon fiber trim all around, if you just do the carbon fiber trim inside, you're actually at the 98,000 mark Canadian MSRP. So even when you add PDI in front, you're just below the 100K threshold without the luxury tax. So like under the 100K with like 450, 460 horsepower, this is actually a pretty good value. You get massaging seats as well, head-up display that includes all the safety features and whatnot. I know I'm kind of sounding like an Audi car salesman here, but bang for buck though is pretty good, because this would be kind of comparing to the M3, M4, C63 AMG, and those ones will be well above the 120 mark. I know the C-Class is way more now. And then they're actually downsizing to a 4-cylinder. This one, the new one, is still keeping the V6. I know it's not the V8, but still not bad. It's got good torque, good sound, right? Good exhaust sound, still pops and bangs. All in all, guys, what kind of car is this without massaging seats? So you can be on the track, chasing time, and getting your butt scratched. If you guys like videos like this, don't forget to like and subscribe, smash the notification button on. You guys know what to do. Do let me know in the comments below, do you prefer this car, the RS5, or would you prefer M3, M4, or even a C43, C63 AMG? Do let me know in the comments below. Also, don't forget to let me know what other car you want me to test drive. This is your boy Albert. Have a great day. Peace out.